Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another Minecraft discussion today. My name is Kimberly Quinn, and I am here on this rainy day, that's why we're in here, to have a chat about watching out for the friendly fire of the mind. You know, those thought attacks. We start out our day, it may have started out well, and then all of a sudden, it feels like we're under siege with these negative feedback loops, right? Then one thought leads to another. We're feeling insecure. We're feeling that we're too busy. We become overwhelmed. Because here's the thing. Remember that the foundation of Minecraft is that thoughts come first and feelings second, and then actions or behaviors third, last. That's how it is. Therefore, the thoughts dictate how we feel. So it's very important, just like a snowball when it's running downhill. I was using that in the podcast earlier. And especially here in March in Vermont, we know that, and the snow's heavy in March, so when we catch a snowball, you know, before it gains momentum, it gets bigger and faster, we're much more likely to stop the damage it does. Plus, there's a thing about 17 seconds, which I wish I could give the credit to that for somebody, but lots of people talk about it. I don't know who said it, although it's true. So it's about a window of about 17 seconds where a negative thought is kind of allowing that. We're like, oh, we're judging, and we're talking about this one, and we're like, did you know? Did you hear? Oh, did you know she was with, you know, he did, you know, they talked about it. So we do all that, and there's like 17 seconds of before it gets tougher to turn that stuff around, okay? Which makes sense, because the longer we allow a pattern, it's going to be harder anyway. But within that first 17 seconds, if you kind of realize, ooh, I'm gossiping. Ooh, I'm running this thing through my head about how busy I am. I'm running this thing through my head about how overwhelmed, how am I going to get it all done? I'm running all these insecure thoughts through my head, okay? It takes longer to turn that stuff around the longer we allow it, which makes sense. Remember that the brain loves patterns, loves patterns, and it wants what it wants when it wants it. So when this friendly fire is happening, meaning that the mind is not realizing it's itself that it's attacking with all these you're not enough thoughts and all the what if thoughts and like that, when we allow it, those are going to leak into the belief system. And we talked about that a few episodes ago too, because thoughts are the precursors, like the appetizers to the belief system. And the belief system is in the vault. That means our hard drive. And so much of that is often negative. It's the stuff that was said to us early on in media and who knows what, but it's in the vault. It's in the vault, which means we can't access it. That's the unconscious mind. So this is why it's ultra important to catch the friendly fire when it starts, so it doesn't, you know, become more permanent and leak its way into the vault. Okay, and the other thing, remember that this is important also because about 96% of what we say and do every single day is coming from the messages that are in the vault. Therefore, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to recognize when we're under thought attack or in our own minds. Recognize it. Once we're aware of it, we can't do what we don't know, right? Once we're aware, we become responsible. Dr. Dave Landers. We become responsible to then get on our game. Doesn't mean we're not looking for perfect. The bar said it, do our best. You know how I feel about the P word, right? You're better off dropping the F-bomb. The bar said it, do our best, because it's one we can always meet. And so, okay, oh, there, you know, catch yourself. Whoa, there I went again. Wow, where's that coming from? Okay, the vault. Well, I'm now going to stop, and I actually went way back when I was therapizing with kids and teens, families in general, but I was the child person most in the team. A lot of Fast Mind Club members, not everybody, but they were sent there for different, you know, behavioral redirection attempts and things like that, and to try to get them to, you know, shift out of something and lean into a healthier, better habit or like that. And I used to teach them STAR. It was an acronym, which I didn't think of until I was doing this video. Stop, think, assess, respond. And the younger ones, I used to actually have them put their little hands up like this, stop. And it was so concrete, stop. And I was thinking, wow, I should have the grown-ups do this too, because you really feel it when you go like that. If you're in the car or whatever, I mean, keep one hand on the wheel, you know, but stop. I don't own those thoughts. I don't own those. I don't want those. No, thank you. I don't own, that's what I tell myself. I don't own that. I don't own that. And then we replace with, you know what? If you were told forever that you're not smart, you know, I'm really intelligent. You know, Kim, you're really intelligent. Replace it. Realize that the brain is going to do like a kick dance, like a, you know, kick up its heels kind of thing, like an untrained horse, because the brain doesn't want to hear anything that it doesn't already recognize. Remember the pattern thing. Got to keep at that stuff, because the only way to reboot the hard drive of the belief system is to catch the friendly fire when it starts. Catch it. because the longer it goes on, then it gets right back in the vault, and it's like one step forward, three back, right? We want to rewire the brain out of that stuff. So there we go. Catch the friendly fire. Be aware of those thought attacks. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off from the beautiful, very rainy northern Vermont. Have a mindful day.